You're tuned in to the Mind of an Entrepreneur show with your host, myself, Sajdah Wendy Muhammad. I am a multi-million-dollar business developer. I have developed business and real estate around the world, and I want to share with you my mental strategies, my technical strategies, and how I made it in the world of business. So I don't teach theory. I tell you about my life and introduce you to people who can also share with you what they've done to become successful. This is a practical show. This ain't a theory show. You don't want to miss it. So stay tuned.
O Allah, guide me among those whom Thou hast guided aright, and preserve me among those whom Thou hast preserved, and befriend me among those whom Thou hast befriended. Bless me in whatsoever Thou dost grant me, and deliver me from the evil of what Thou hast judged. Surely Thou judgest, and none can judge against Thee, and he whom Thou befriendest is not disgraced. Blessed art Thou, O Lord, and exalted be Thee above what they set up besides Thee. I bear witness, nothing deserves to be served besides Thee, and I bear witness that Muhammad is Thy servant and apostle. Amen.
Assalamu alaikum, family. Peace and blessings. You're tuned into the Mind of an Entrepreneur show, and I'm your host, Sajdah Wendy Muhammad. We have a special guest tonight. I love it when family comes to the show. So sit back, get your tea, get your coffee, go call a friend. Make sure you like and subscribe. We got a few words from a few sponsors, and we'll be right back with this powerful show. I promise you, you don't want to miss it. We'll be right back. The Mind of an Entrepreneur show is proud to introduce you to yet another emerging new market leader and industry disruptor. Someone who has taken a chunk out of the $443 billion makeup industry. VanGuard Beauty CEO and founder, Shaheera Farrakhan. Greetings, conscious entrepreneurs. Add the Mind of an Entrepreneur show to your Roku TV lineup and catch up on past episodes of all your favorite Mo Today shows.
You belong to yourself. You're an independent people, created from the nation of free people. Yes, sir. You don't need to go nowhere but to yourself. Yes, sir. There will be a great separation. Yes, sir. So I said, it is on now.
The college is meant to prepare you for your future. That the time dictates that if we don't do something for ourselves as a people, we will be destroyed. And the aim of the enemy right now is to take us out.
We have God with us. We have Him as our guide. Yes, sir. We don't have to stand around here and ask the question, what must be done? Yes, sir. Get up and let's go and do something. Yes, sir. We cannot sit down. We cannot lay down. Yes, sir. We must get up. Yes, sir. And go to work.
Do you know what real joy is in life? Visioning something and bringing it into reality. That's real joy. Do you know what the next step in joy is? Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell in unity.
Tonight, you need to fasten your seatbelts. We're going to hear from some of the greatest minds in the world. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of trusting our future and the future of our children into the hands of those who don't love us. I believe we need to revitalize black leadership.
and I'm saying this to all of us, our people are ready to spend their money with their own. There's no time better than this for 6 or 8 of you to pool your money and look in the community and open up a store to fulfill the needs of our people, and we will support you. It's your time now. That's being a man. Supporting your own people that are in business. Going into business yourself. Think out of the box. What can you create that will put black people to work?
This is Sister Sajdah Muhammad. We are proud to announce that the Sajdah House commemorative Elijah coins are finally here. As we renovate and restore the former home of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, we have recycled the old copper gutters and downspouts and created a 1-ounce 39mm coin made of 100% pure copper. Each coin is professionally graded and has its own barcode and registration number. This priceless heirloom, made from recycled copper from the messenger's home, is now available at sajdahhouse.com.
We're back, and you're tuned into the Mind of an Entrepreneur Show. I'm your host, Sister Sajdah Muhammad. Listen, I am so grateful that you all are supporting this platform. Y'all know I've been doing this since 2009. I used to be on the road as a business consultant, and I just said, I want to talk about my experiences. And it grew and grew, and I ended up on the radio in DC, and then now we're working and building our new platform. If you guys have Roku TV, make sure you go and add the Mind of an Entrepreneur Show to your Roku TV library. You're going to see us introduce you to an emerging new market, industry leaders in the Black Muslim community. Listen, and when I tell you we got some powerhouses in our community, we have some people in our community that you need to know. Listen, it's our turn. It's our time. And I'm going to introduce you tonight to a powerful young sister. She's family. So I'm excited. I always love it to have family. I see y'all popping off in the chat. Sister Alicia, Brother Juan Carlos, Sister Aletha. Okay, Boss Moves. Astrid, Juanita. Wow, Sister Cynthia, Sister Pamela, Sister Anissa. Let's see. Okay, I see y'all. Some of y'all being shy and not being in the chat, but that's okay. Look, I want to introduce you to a sister who is creative. She's powerful. She is giving us an example of what it means to be authentic and to be working to monetize your authenticity. Y'all hear what I said? Put that in the chat. Monetize your authenticity. And you all know how I do. I got a lot of business experience that I've bought and paid for with my own blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm going to give it away to you. So any questions you have in the chat, put that in the chat. And I'm going to bring my sister Shaheera on. And look, sit back, take notes. And I hope this show inspires you to get up and do something for yourself. And before I bring Shaheera on, let me say this. A lot of times people are tripping on, well, I'm not really a business person. I'm not really in a leader like that. But we are moving towards a day and time where you're going to have to know how to do something for yourself. Most jobs nowadays are hybrids. So you're not going to sit on the same job for 20 years. You're going to have to know how to do something for yourself, because you're not going to just be doing one thing on that one job. So take notes. Make sure you learn. You're either going to do for self voluntarily and get an opportunity to kind of steal away, or you'll do it under duress when they fire you and let you go. So it's time for us to learn, and it's time for us to go. So let me bring my sister on. Let me stop preaching. Assalamu alaikum, sis.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
I am wonderful. I'm so happy to have you here.
Man, it's truly a blessing and an honor. And like get
And
all my
let's go
nervous jitters out.
No, it's okay. We just talking. This is what we do all the time, right?
This is true. This
This
is true.
this is true,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
talking to family. We just sharing, and that's what we doing. And I'm just excited about your new business. You know, I'm always kind of pushing and a little hard on you. Let's go, Shaheera. Let's go. So
Sure.
I left you alone on this one. I let you kind of but let me just say this. Some people who don't know who you are,
Mhm.
you are Shaheera Farrakhan. You're from a very famous family. And I
That
think that's
indeed I am.
because not important from a braggadocious standpoint, but
Right.
important in terms of knowing the level of excellence that you are working to live up to.
Yes.
Talk about that a
Yes,
little
ma'am. Well, honestly, that was a very, very large chunk of my identity as a child was trying
bit.
to figure out how do I let my light shine within the shadow of the beautiful light that my grandfather's light, cast on me.
Mm-hmm.
He has such a bright light, and so when you're standing behind such a bright light, you find yourself in that shadow, but you have to know that you have a light too.
Mm.
And that was something that was really hard for me early on, but by just diving into the things that I was very passionate about, that just made my heart soar, I was able to create my own identity within myself, as well as comfortability and understanding who I am, what I come from, and that is more of a plus than anything could ever be.
Yes.
And I am so grateful to be able to come from a family like that, because not only does it give me a strong sense of myself and who I am, it allows me the opportunity to be brave, to step out on faith and say, you know what, I can try this, I can do this, and know that no matter what, whether it's failing upward or succeeding, it's going in the right direction. And so I'm really thankful for that background that I have.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll never fail. You'll just get the lessons and learn and reinvent. The beautiful thing about you, Sister Shaheera, is that you are a creative. And creative people have an advantage because if you can create, you can always recreate.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That has
So,
been my whole life,
yeah.
creation.
So you jumped into the beauty industry,
Hmm.
VanGuard Beauty. Tell us about
Yes,
VanGuard
ma'am.
Beauty. What
So
is
VanGuard Beauty, it is my heart,
the
because
baby?
it is something that it's my baby,
Baby.
my third baby, because I got two other ones. But no, it's my baby. This is something that I've been passionate about for a very long time. Being a creative, like you said, I was in theater. I really was into special effects makeup and beauty makeup, and it's always been a very big passion of mine. No matter when I was overseas or on different sets, the makeup aspect of it was just really beautiful to me, because I love the fact that you could change up or enhance who
Mm-hmm.
you are and what you are.
Mm-hmm.
And Vanguard Beauty came around because a lot of times when we're seeing these makeup brands, they use a lot of artificial chemicals, they use a lot of carcinogenic
Right.
chemicals. It's not really good for your skin. And you notice that a lot of the women that do wear makeup, over time their skin begins to require it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not more so a luxury or a to do. Sometimes it's like, oh no, I need it now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was in the market looking for something that was there, but it wasn't representing me.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted something that represented me. And so I was able to do so um, in finding a lab that could produce my vegan, talc free, cruelty free, no artificial colors. There's all essential oils. It's made from and derived from natural ingredients, and I
Mm-hmm.
felt good about it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I felt the foundations, when I felt the creams, when I felt the lip glosses, knowing that everything's made in small batches, so
Mm-hmm.
that it's just really great product testing, I was floored, and I said, well, this is something I can represent myself. I don't see me out there. Yes, there are Black women who are, beauty influencers and Black women that own beauty brands, but there's no Black women like me that are
No.
out there doing that. I don't really know any Muslim beauty brands like that, especially Black Muslim beauty brands, and then NOI. And I just love the fact that I can pick up one of my glosses and it got my grandma's name on it. Okay, like that just totally made me feel like this is the right way to be and where I want to be, and it represents me, and it also is something that I'm proud to put my name on because it's a good product.
Those aren't light statements, Shaheera, because for so long as Black women, we have not trusted the beauty industry. And I think I may have told you the story. I was in South Korea a few years ago. I was there for hospital and healthcare a roundtable, but I went to a mall, and on the lower level of the mall, like underneath all the commercial stuff, underneath the Chanel, they even had Garrett's popcorn in this mall. Underneath all of that was a whole entire floor of just beauty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw where the Koreans had dominated the beauty industry, but then I'm picking up products because in Korea it's easy because everything's either in Korean or English. So it's kind of easy to figure it out. And I can't even pronounce any of the ingredients. So it compounded my distrust for the beauty industry. And so I think that there's space for somebody who's not just white labeling a Korean product, but who has actually worked with a chemist like you and is using things to help us to enhance ourselves that we can trust.
Yeah. Honestly, it's so funny because my husband, he's also equally as entrepreneurial as I am. And when we first started courting and he knew I was into makeup, he's like, man, we should get our own brand. But back then, the idea of doing something like what you said, which is like finding something from over there, putting my name on it, it didn't sit right with me because I didn't like the idea that I didn't know what was going in it. I didn't like the idea that I know over in those areas, they don't have as stringent codes that they have to follow to make sure that the beauty product is up to a standard. So that's why, our stuff, it is coming from overseas, but it's coming from Canada. So it's very, very, very highly, strictly just looked over and gone through with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that there's nothing coming in that would be hazardous or harmful to us. And I mean, as far as like the distrust is concerned, I mean, Black people, period, we always have to be really, really skeptical when we're looking at something that's being provided to us by these big billionaires. Okay. Because most of the time when you're a billionaire, you're looking out for your bottom dollar. And so, you really have to just do your due diligence and see what you are supporting. When you're supporting those types of brands, I'm an open book. I am out there. I am a small creator, but we also have so many Black people now that are looking to support their own. And so it's like, let's take these coffers out of these billionaires' hands and let's spread it among our people so that we can actually share the wealth and grow our communities. So there's been so many strides in the beauty industry as far as, the different types of products that people are using now, the chemicals that are being used. It's very different from what it was before. So any distrust, I think it's kind of being phased out as more and more creators that look like me are starting to hop into the picture because they realize that the world is so much bigger than everything white. And I look forward to allowing our sisters or brothers in the entertainment industry, because yes, men in entertainment do wear makeup. I look forward to vanguarding that whole process of giving ourselves something that we know is not full of a whole bunch of BS. The person that's giving it to you actually knows about makeup. Like, this is part of my background. And any interest in it, any any want and understanding to know what is going on, it is a very open book where you have access, you can talk to, you can ask questions.
Right.
And I think that's really important too when it comes to trust.
Yeah, I think that's important also. And I think that there you have a small, I think that the distrust is starting to erode. I agree with you. I think
Hmm.
you have a small group of us who think that wearing makeup is us trying to comply with a Eurocentric standard of beauty. And that's just, it's not the case. It's about us enhancing who we are, not painting our faces so we look clown-like.
Now, the interesting thing about that is the whole Eurocentric beauty thing. If you really look at what they're doing to their faces with this makeup,
Hmm.
it's actually creating the features that we have
Absolutely.
naturally.
Absolutely.
It is the high cheekbones. It is the
Hmm.
really full lips. It's the
Hmm.
beautiful tan golden skin. It's the larger almond eyes. It's the, we may have bigger noses, but we usually have little stubby kind of coin little, we have those
Yeah,
cute little button noses.
yeah, yeah.
And even if there's bigger button noses, that's the look that they're going for.
Hmm.
So, really, the Eurocentric aspect of makeup is really when it comes down to the skin tone of the people. See, they want you to be light, they want you to be white. But the way makeup has progressed, you can get your skin tone if you are roasted coffee color and it's gorgeous. So, you putting on makeup is not accentuating a Eurocentric version of yourself, it's just enhancing the already beautiful features that you have as a Black person. That's what these girls are trying to get. They're trying to get features that look like you.
Hmm. Thank you for that. That's beautiful because and what I like is that you're creating a lifestyle branding, educational marketing type of approach. And I think it's important because Black women are some of the most loyal consumers when it comes to
Mm,
makeup. And so if you can attach us to a lifestyle, okay, it's cool, you get with the big celebrity. But what I think is important is that we learn to get with somebody like yourself, whether we're following you online, whether we're buying your products, that it's going to sell us something that not only is going to enhance our skin, but make us feel good about using it.
yeah.
Because that point you just made, believe it or not, as much as woke-ish as people claim to be, they don't realize
Sorry.
that these people are really just trying to look like us.
Yeah, absolutely.
They don't realize.
Absolutely. They're trying to look like us, but then we don't have, because we're not the ones owning it. We're
Hmm.
not picking up things that have our names on it. And
Hmm.
honestly, not just brand loyalty, but um, representation. That matters.
It
That
does.
matters. I want to look at lipstick and feel good about putting it on, and it doesn't have some raunchy title attached to it. I want to pick up eyeshadows or play whatever makeup, and the names are parallel to my type of spirit. I don't want to pick something up that's like hot lips. Oh, she's
Hmm.
a naughty girl. No, I am a civilized woman.
Yes.
And even when everything is going on around us and is becoming more degenerated than it's ever been, I still want to represent myself with class. So even when I'm telling you what lipstick I have on, I feel classy saying it because the names are beautiful. And that
Yes.
means something to me. Brand loyalty, I get that 110%. But I appreciate when people understand that small businesses, they are looking to have a relationship with the customer.
Right.
You're not just a number. And
Right.
also, they're not gouging your pockets because they're trying to get their bottom line.
Hmm.
The products that we have, they are so beautiful and rich, and they feel like you're putting good things on your skin. And I would put it up there with some of the top prestige brands. And
Hmm.
you're not about to pay 50, 60, $70 for a foundation. It's
Hmm.
moderately priced. So when you start to get into that and you start to understand, this company don't really care too much about me, but this person over here, she's striving, she
Right.
does, and her product is actually on par with theirs. Okay, I'm
Hmm.
gonna go here. I'm
That's
gonna
right.
go
That
here.
product is good, and I can have a relationship with her. I can see her. She reminds me of myself. I always say,
Right.
when you don't know your history, this is why it's so beautiful the way the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us to know
Talk
ourselves,
about it.
accept
That's
our
right.
own, and be ourselves, right?
That's right.
Because if you don't like your body shape, but if you knew that Queen Nefertiti or Queen Shahira or Queen Makiba had your body shape, you'll be like, oh, I'm all right with this. But it's
Right.
because you're comparing it to something that is not connected to you historically.
Hmm.
And so, as we as women begin to love ourselves more and appreciate our beauty, then
Right.
using even the word makeup, but using ways to enhance that beauty, I think you can't go wrong.
Right. No, I
You,
agree.
you just
I
can't.
agree.
Tell us some of
Hmm.
the products you have, sis. You got
So
something there to show us, or are you just going to tell us?
I have a few things I can
Let's
show
just
you.
play it, because what I want,
Um,
listen, let me set my intention. I didn't do that. My intention for this is for tonight to be record breaking in sales for you.
oh, that's
My
beautiful. Thank
intention
you.
for you is for this night and the support and love that you get from this whole show, this Mind of an Entrepreneur community, is enough to push you forward so you create and you do more and more and more. And so my thing is to just pay that forward to you. So I want you to show your products. I want everybody on the chat. If you don't have that much money, just go. I know I'm always asking y'all to buy stuff. You got to buy the coins. You got to make a donation. But look, freedom ain't free. And it costs money to be a
That
civilized
part.
woman. It ain't
That's
cheap to
true.
be a civilized woman.
That's true.
It's much more expensive to be ratchet. I mean, much more cheaper to be ratchet.
It is.
Because you
Mm-hmm.
can eat ratchet food, you can pull up in the drive-through at McDonald's and eat off the dollar menu. You can buy ratchet clothes. You can go to Rainbow, get your little tube top and some hot pants for $5. But when you're talking about being a civilized woman, you got to eat civilized. You got to take care of this beautiful gift of a body that you have. You got to wear custom clothes. And if you ain't wearing custom clothes, which most of us do, then you go into some store where you're getting something modest. So it costs money. So do for self,
It does.
have money, because you can't be civilized in this world now if you ain't got no money. So get over it. We're going to buy some of Shahira's products tonight. Her website is vanguardbeauty.store. You guys can pull it up. I'm going to keep it up here on the screen. But that's my goal here today, Shahira, is to help you
Wow.
tie your brand to people buying it. And I want you to sell more tonight than you've sold any other evening when you've gone live.
Praise be to Allah. Honestly, the support has been overwhelming.
Mhm.
The way that people have just embraced it. I wasn't sure at first, and it was something that was a little bit of a
Look at
space
all
of
this love.
contention.
Look at all this
Oh,
love. I
praise
just
be
want
to
you to see
Allah.
it, because love is powerful in business. I'm telling you this from somebody. When I started out in business, Shahira, I was always the only Black woman
Mm,
by myself. And so when I would feel that little love, it give me a little bit more boost. But most of the time,
absolutely.
I had to just go inside of myself and find the love. So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want you to feel that. I want you to experience how people are supporting you. They're loving you.
Praise be to Allah.
People
I
look.
can't wait to go and read some of these comments, because
That's
I'm seeing them pop up, but I'm not.
no. I'm
Um,
just flashing them across the screen just so you see them.
oh, okay. So they're asking what lip cover. I'm actually wearing Samaya right now. This is from the
Okay,
First Lady collection. So I did bring the First Lady collection in here with me, and it's just a
let's see
series of pigmented lip glosses. So this one is Samaya. This is a nude kind of color, and this is what's on my lips with a brown liner.
it. Hmm.
This is Clara, and this is a gold. It's very pretty, especially on skin tones like yours.
Hmm.
It's
Oh,
a
that's
gold. Yeah, it's so
see.
pretty,
Open
and
it up.
I'll swatch it on my hand. I'm like, I gotta do some swatches, right?
Let me write this down so I know what to get.
You so funny.
Hold on. Start over. Go. Start over. I see Clara. Okay, I like that.
Yes, so Clara is a gold,
Mhm.
Samaya is a nude, and you can see Clara is like, and
Yeah,
it
pretty.
really blends out very, very pretty. There is Tinetta, which is a paler pink, and that one is really pretty as well. But all of these I really love because they're like right in the nude range. So like if you're wearing your uniform, if you don't want to look like you're wearing much makeup at all, these are perfect for that. This one is Marie, which as we know is the messenger's mom, and she's a little on the pinker side. And then we have Khadija, who is brown. And so all of them, yeah. So all 5 of them come in a kit.
Oh, you can get all 5?
Yeah, you can get all 5 if you want, and that's in the First Lady collection, or you can buy them separately. You do actually save about $10 if you buy them together instead of buying it all separately.
Y'all type in the chat, First Lady collection. Y'all know y'all lip gloss. Y'all going to Walgreens, putting that skull and pig oil on your lips. Don't say you're not. You're going to the dollar store.
And this is avocado oil.
You don't wear makeup. See, I can't fuss at you. Can't fuss at them like I can. Don't go up to my sister talking about, oh, I don't do no makeup. You know, look, I'm right here, before I go on the show.
Guess what?
This gloss. Why don't I have First Lady collection?
If you don't do makeup, do you do skincare?
Do you do? Come on with the skincare.
Do you do skincare? Yeah, because we also have all natural soaps. That you can wash your body and your face with. This one is the peppermint eucalyptus soap. But we have about 12 different soaps. There's turmeric, there's aloe vera, there's rose, there is honey, and they're all organic, vegan soaps. So, and they smell great, high quality. We also have anti-aging serums. We have anti-aging serums for men and women. Day cream.
Anti-aging serum. What's in there? Like hydrochloric acid or Caligula
so
oil?
we don't do any of the acids. It's just an infusion of deep oils. So that's what this is for. And honestly, a lot of the oils that we use on a daily basis, especially when they're derived from plants, they have those abilities to help with the fine lines, to help with the wrinkles. A lot of the times, the reason why we're experiencing such drawn in skin is because we're dehydrated. And also our skin is dehydrated, and we know our skin is actually the largest organ on our body, and everything that we put in it, it absorbs into it. So the anti-aging cream is great. It has rose gold in it too. We also have a charcoal one as well. That one's really marketed toward men, but women can use it as well. Day creams, night creams, even lip conditioners. This one is vanilla.
I love lip conditioners.
And it smells so good. Everything smells great. All of the scents that you smell are naturally derived. There's not any artificial fragrances that are put in these products either. So, it's really great. We have 25 different shades of foundation. We have it from the darkest dark to the lightest light. I'm actually looking for women because I want to do your faces in all the shades so that there is something for anybody out there that is trying to see what shade am I, what foundation color am I? Well, come on, let's work together. Let me do your makeup for you, and then I'll be able to put that out there, and anybody who has your shade will be like, oh, I think I'm that color because I'm more her shade. And I want to show women how you can enhance what you already have using really good products. So like I said, we have 25 foundations. I even have the primers. One's a silicone primer, one's a hydrating primer, so it's mostly like in lotion form. But these are things that you should use if you have big pores, if you have fine lines and wrinkles. You got to think of makeup like painting. And when you paint, every artist is going to use a primer. You're going to use that base coat. That's what primer is for. And it makes your foundation just lay beautifully. Everything that's on my face is from VanGuard Beauty.
Tell us how important it is to take care of your skin underneath your makeup.
Yes. So that is vitally important. Honestly, makeup is not going to lay as nicely if you don't take care of your skin. And that's what this is for. This is not just to cover up, but there are things that people can't change even if they take care of their skin. You know, you have people that have a lot of scarring from
Mhm.
acne, and they're very self-conscious about that. You have people that have hyperpigmentation, rosacea, deep large pores, very 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 large wrinkles. You have people who have been burned, and
Mhm.
maybe they don't want to go out with
Mhm.
their burn on their face. Not everybody wants to show and represent whatever past trauma they have.
Right.
And a lot of times you see that in our faces, the dark circles that are underneath. You know,
Mhm.
sometimes you can do skincare, but as we age, those things change. And there's only so much you can do with skincare. Yes, it's good to hydrate. Yes, it's good to make sure you clean your face morning and night. It's good to make sure that you exfoliate at least 1 to 3 times a week. It's
Mhm.
good to make sure that you have a routine. Don't go to sleep in your makeup. But for those people that can't acquire beautiful, flawless skin,
Mhm.
especially as we age, but you still want to put on that face like you have
Mhm.
beautiful, flawless skin.
Mhm.
That's where makeup comes into play. And when you learn how to apply it, you learn how to do it where it's just an enhancement of yourself. It really it elevates your mood even sometimes, because when you look better, you feel better. Or
Yeah,
when
because
you
you
feel
don't want
like
to be
you
just
look your
walking
best.
around all dry faced, looking like you you just woke
Right.
up. You know, that's not
And not everybody can get away with just a big, thing of Vaseline on their face now.
right.
We're older. We need a little bit more. My children, I put some Vaseline on them and they're like, oh, they're beautiful, but they have 3 and 5-year-old skin. When you've
Mhm.
been in the game a little bit longer, you start getting up 30s, 40s, 50s. It's
Mhm.
like, okay, Vaseline is not really cutting it anymore. I may have to add a little something here and there. And that's okay. That's
Mhm.
okay. And it's my
Any
goal to
eyeliner?
really,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was going to
of
ask.
course.
Okay,
hmm No,
eyeliners.
we have lip liner, we have eyeliner, liquid, gel. This is actually our gel eyeliner.
Wait, what is
So
that? Let me
so it's
see.
a pot liner. You see, I use it. It's
Mhm.
a gel liner, it's waterproof, and you use like a liner brush with it. You can line your eyeliner, I mean your eyes underneath, on top. That's actually the liner that I have on today. But we also have pencils as well. The black pencil, which is my favorite, of course, because I use a lot of black liner, is
Mhm.
Squat Halt, which is derived from our drilling, and that's the
Yeah.
thing also with VanGuard. It was like I wanted to make sure that it represented me, and it was kind of a niche thing because there's nothing out there like that. Nobody's talking like how we talk.
Have you
And
named
so,
it for yourself yet?
no. No, I just don't think I have. If I did do anything, it would probably be something like famous instead of actually saying Shahira. Because I
All
almost feel like that's just a little too, I don't know. I'm
That's all right. That's
so
the next
like,
class. Don't worry. I'll get you. We'll do it next session and we'll talk about that.
I look forward to that. I look forward to that. But yes, we do have liquid liner, gel liner, pencil liner. We even
Mhm.
have a brow gel.
Okay.
That's what I
Okay.
use on my eyebrows as well. Um, Man, mascara, uh,
You got
correctors.
something for even if some people say, well, I don't wear foundation, they wear mascara, they wear eyeliner. That's what I was
Yes,
asking about. That a lot of people may not do other things, but they wear their eyeliner,
yes,
line
mm-hmm,
their lips, they line their eyebrows. So you can get
yes.
something from Sister Shahira tonight, VanGuardBeauty.store.
That is so sweet. Yeah, I mean, it really, this has been really a dream come true. Most people don't know I have been wanting to do this for about 8 years.
Mm,
And then me and my husband have been talking about it, like I said, when I was courting him, like 7 years ago. Because makeup is a really big part of my life.
mm,
I've been in shows ever since I was 14, and I had to start wearing makeup then because you have to have a face for the stage. I've been in plays, I've been able to tour, across the world, and it's really been a blessing. But makeup is a part of that, and it's always been like a bonding thing, even with my castmates, because I've always had a knack for doing it. I'd be doing everybody else's makeup and like, oh, okay, come here, let me fix you up. Because it's just important to me. When people are around me, I want you to feel your best. So even like if I see someone, I remember, I will never forget this now, because as an adult, it was brought back to me. I was in high school and there was a girlfriend of mine, or she wasn't even a girlfriend. She was a girl that I knew in high school, and I would see her and just in passing. But, you know, I talk to people, but I'm still kind of a social recluse. I don't really like to talk to a lot of people. But she was in the bathroom and she was using black liner to draw in her eyes and her eyebrows. And I said, sweetie, I just want you to know you're beautiful, but brown will look a lot better on you. I am very much like my mom in the way that I can't stop myself from
Even the way
helping
you
someone.
just said that, it struck me. I was like, that was so Karen, sweetie.
Straight up, straight up. Brown will look so much better on you. And she looked at me, and I don't know how people take these things. Literally almost 15, 16 years later, she's messaging me on Facebook like, I just wanted to tell you, I really appreciate you because you told me to use brown all those years ago and I haven't stopped. And you're right, it looks really good on me. And so I'm like, wow, look, it's just full circle moments that happen that I feel like, wow, I'm heading in the right direction. And it's very near and dear to me. So I'm so excited that I'm able to share it and have people respect not only what I'm doing, but support what I'm doing and appreciate me and are just really giving me the charge to keep going.
What's your biggest fear?
Biggest fear with the business or period?
No, not period. With the business, I'm sorry.
No, honestly, I don't have a fear.
Good.
Maybe I have anxiousness because I'm not sure how big this can go. But I'm excited. I don't have any fear for it because I'm prepared. And I trust what I'm doing, and I also trust myself. So no fears for that. The only fear that I have in life is like I have a dream in my mind that I don't make come to fruition. Because if I die, it dies with me. So that's really the only fear.
That's beautiful. That's awesome. Where do you see yourself taking, because makeup is so broad and you're so creative. I see you doing so much more. And one of the things that I love to do is to create business hybrids. So where things that people just don't know. I see art shows with makeup, VanGuard Beauty, that you could just do something different that people just never thought of. And I just see so much creativity and so much coming from you and so much branding. And so I just want to hear some of that.
So it's so funny. One, I want to teach women how to do their makeup. That is a very big thing to me. Because the makeup that's done nowadays, a lot of times is very drag. And costume makeup is fun. But I would really love for women to feel like they can handle their own day-to-day beauty at home. That's number one.
Let me say something about that, Shaheera, because it gets intimidating when you see, the guys on RuPaul's Drag Race and they got, they end up doing the daggone thing, but it gets like, oh man, I don't want to look like that. That's not my thing. So I appreciate you saying that because sometimes that's the elephant in the room when you start talking about makeup. People automatically think subconsciously drag.
Yeah, they do. That's because most of the beauty influencers that have become super, super popular over these last maybe 10, 15 years have been the drag queens or the gay men that have shown us, the baking, the caking, the contour, the this, the that. But in reality, it's very much stage. That kind of makeup is stage makeup. My background, I have my degree in theater. And so a part of that was stage makeup. We had to learn how to do our makeup for whatever plays we were in. That's what got me kind of on the special effects train. Because I do bullet holes and create aliens, all kind of stuff, which I'm really hoping to start bringing that to social media as well.
See, that's
and
what
showing that skill.
I see a whole
Yeah.
art show with some of the special effects type of makeup and an
Oh, love
exhibit
it.
that
Yeah.
could
Oh,
be
wow.
like a
Love it.
whole party where it's got your exhibits there, but then you're there doing makeup and the music is popping, but
That's
really
beautiful.
showing women that makeup is not drag.
Yeah. No, it's not drag, but it's so much fun.
It is.
It's you can be creative if you want to be, painted for the gods. I mean, if that's your choice, that's
Correct.
your choice. But if you want to look like yourself or just enhance a little bit of what you look like, I want to
Mhm,
give you the tools to be able to do so.
mhm,
Another big dream of mine, I am a writer as well. I'm an
right.
actress, I'm a singer. And so being in that vein and going into movies or into theater and actually having my brand being what's being put on the cast,
Beautiful.
being what I want that. I want to be on a makeup, I mean on a set, on a movie set, and in the trailer of the makeup trailer, it's all VanGuard Beauty.
Mhm,
That's awesome. Now this is a Black production with a Black beauty brand. Like, you don't see that.
that's
You
right.
don't see that. And the fact that we have everything, literally everything that you could need in the stance of makeup, we have it. We have it. There's over 50 liquid lipstick colors. We are always engineering new things. We have makeup remover. We have lotions. We
Mhm,
have highlighters and illuminators and glitters, and it's so much product that literally it's a full line. And I'm just very thankful. I'm grateful, and I know that no matter where I go moving forward, it makes me so happy knowing that in any face that comes to me, if I ever start doing makeup again, outsource, or even during my classes, everything that I touch will be VanGuard Beauty, and it
mhm.
will represent not just me, but an entire nation of women that, to me, honestly, are a standard of beauty. It's modesty, and
Mhm.
it's elegance, it's regal, it's queendom. You
Yeah.
know, we're not representing bees, and I don't want to say the word, but that's the word that is commonly used all the time
Mhm.
with women. I want to make this line is for the queens. That's why it's a VanGuard Beauty, because that's an ushering in a new thought, a new mind. I want to get away from having to be a bad bee and be a queen. You don't need to do all of that. You can be a beautiful person. You can have a full face of makeup and you still look like a beautiful queen,
Right.
not like somebody's temptress.
Right. That's right. It because really what I'm hearing you say is you're weaving in kind of a rolling in like a civilized way of being beautiful
Yes,
and really showing people a different standard of beauty. And I think the more of us that they see out there and and people say to me all the time, like, oh my God, I love the way you dress. I love your skin. Well, this is just a different way of being beautiful. I don't
it
have,
is.
I don't have to be on the theatrical side of makeup. I don't have to take my clothes off to make money. You know,
Hmm.
I can do that as a God.
That's right.
And
That's right.
that's the idea behind it. But and I think the more of this kind of thing that people see, which is one of the reasons why I do this show, Shahira, is because most women start to think there's these subconscious options that happen to us in the world of business and entertainment where we either got to take off some clothes to get famous, we got to marry a white person or somebody outside of our race or marry a woman, but that straight, beautiful, civilized, heterosexual female that says this is how I want to look. Now, if you want to take your makeup and look a different way, that's okay, but what about my standard of beauty? This is how I
Right.
want to look. And there's a lot of us out there who want to represent that. And I'm just grateful for a product line like yours. I just wrote down I'm gonna order tonight. I'm grateful for that
Thank
because
you, Kayla.
yeah, it's not a lot out there. And if you believe it or not, we live in a metropolitan area, but when you grow up and you live in smaller towns, it's not that easy to find products and brands that you want.
Let me tell you. So I went to school in Tennessee. And I'm thankful that I had the experience of going and living in the South, because it is very different. It's very different than it is in the northern states, or even like when you go to these big metropolitan areas. And so, yeah, when you go to those CVS's, those Walgreens and all that, the shade stopped
Right.
at me.
Right.
And, you know, while I appreciate my shade is there, I guess I kind of have the spirit of my grandfather in the way that I'm like, but what about everybody else? I don't like that I can't get something for, you know, my girl Aaliyah over here. Like, why can't I find her shade? So that was something that was big with me. Like, even when we were in our makeup classes in theater, there was a sister who was in a class with me, and she was really brown. I mean, beautifully chocolate skin. And the teachers had no idea how to teach her how to do her makeup, because they didn't know. They don't know how to deal with our skin. So at times I would say, hey, you know, what if you tried this? Or what if you tried that? But it's going to take us. It's going to take us to talk to each other, to teach each other, so that we can fully embrace what our skin does, because they don't really know our skin. They don't know how to enhance. You got people right now that they will shoot a brown skinned person under blue light.
Yep.
It's the same thing with makeup. You got these women that are putting their makeup on and they're using blue light because they see all these other influencers using blue light. No, baby, you black. You need a warm light. Let's put a warm light on you, because now you can actually see what your makeup is going to look like when you put it on. You know, it's so much. It's not just makeup. It's not just makeup. It's light. It's awareness of your features. It's awareness of your face, your angles, and also color theory. It's a science. It's a beautiful science, and you can do so much with it. It's not just beauty. And that's what I love about it. It's so versatile.
You brought up lighting. I remember hearing a story where Oprah Winfrey said when she first started, she had to literally just buy her own lights and custom her lighting because they didn't have any lighting that would work for her. Oh, did we?
I'm losing you.
You are? Oh no. Uh-oh, I think she's going out. Let me know in the chat if you all are still with us. I don't know who froze, me or Shaheera. I see myself still moving and talking, but that would make sense. Okay, there she is. Looks like she's back.
Okay.
Okay.
Like something happened. I don't know what happened.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I remember hearing her talking about the lighting. And when you watch these people doing makeup, I see no matter what the skin tone is, they use the same colors concealer on everybody. So I see somebody with a rich brownish tone and they put this really light white looking concealer on it. It's like, that don't look right. I remember when I first started wearing makeup, I didn't really want to wear it. It was one Easter and my mom took me to get makeup. And the challenge that I've always had is I have a lot of orange in my skin. So I would be like, it doesn't look like. And even when I would have makeup artists like make me up for an event or something like that,
you'd have yellow undertones.
Yeah, they could never get it right. Even when this book cover here, I had hired a makeup artist who came to the shoot and did my makeup, and she had so much contouring and concealer.
Under eye.
This is what I did. I went and washed my face and took it like this.
Wow, that's because you didn't know me then. I didn't know cool. Like,
yeah,
I was kicking it that then.
No, I was in DC and I saw the makeup and I said, I can't take no cover shoot like this. And I literally went in the bathroom, washed my face, put some eyeliner on and some powder and some lip gloss. And this is what we got. But that was the result of that.
I'm telling you, I have been in so many rooms where Black women are getting their face done by non-Black women. And they look terrible because they don't know how to color match the face. They don't know how to deal with the hyperpigmentation. They think, oh, I'm gonna put on more product. And then you start looking like a cake face. You know, I remember my sister's wedding when she went out there, she had an overseas wedding, and there was a woman to do her makeup. She was not a Black woman. And we're like, well, let's give her a chance to do her makeup. I'm literally over in the corner doing the rest of the girls' makeup. That was my gift.
Okay.
That was my gift to her, was doing all the other bridesmaids' makeup. But see, I come from a family of girls. Okay.
Right.
My mama did not have us out here looking crazy. We would watch my mom do her makeup. And anybody that knows Sister Karen, she always looked flawless.
Always.
So, you know, my sisters were watching this girl do this makeup, and it was like, yeah, no, yeah, thank you. You can stop. Had her wash her face, and my other sisters did my sister's face, and she absolutely looks stunning. But that's the thing. I come from a family of women who know how to enhance their natural beauty. I come from a family of women who appreciate makeup, but don't feel like they have to wear it every day. But they also appreciate good skincare. I come from a family of women who are unafraid of standing on what they want and going after dreams. And so with all of that in mind, this was a no-brainer. I mean, my sisters, when I told them about this, and I finally was like, okay, guys, I've been working on this. And it was just like, oh my God, I can't wait. I'm so excited, because this is us. This is us. I'm so happy I don't have to go into Walgreens and get no eyeliners and mascara. This is every 3 months. You're purchasing stuff like this. If you wear makeup on a daily basis, or you know, your job may require you to be in full face every month, you're buying stuff like this.
I looked up statistics, and it said that Black women, so we spend $233 million a year on cosmetics. That's 11% of the industry. 15% of what we buy is lipstick, which is interesting. But every time we go, on average, we spend anywhere from $45 to $110.
But first of all, inflation. It's already expensive to be a woman. It's already expensive to be a woman, to get the things that you need as a woman. Beauty products have always been expensive.
Right.
So when you go into these stores like Sephora, or you're using like Estee Lauder, MAC, whatever, you can get a compact foundation and a liner, and you're spending $130
Right.
on those 3 items. So it gives me great joy knowing that I can give you a product that is comparable to that, and you can get about 10 more things to be able to get to $130.
That's
so
beautiful.
it's moderately priced. You know, it's fair. I'm not here looking to gouge anybody. You know, I want people to have good product, because I want good product, and I want for my brother and sister what I want for myself.
You're a conscious entrepreneur is what you are. And
Thank you so
what's
much.
important is your bottom line is more than just the net income. It's about how your product is represented. It's who you service and what types of services you put out into the community and into the world.
Absolutely.
So I'm so grateful for you being here today. I pray that people go and purchase. If you can't do it tonight, please continue the net. Before you go buy your next set of eyeliner, go to VanGuardBeauty.store and make sure you get it. Is there any last few minute things you want to say to the audience?
Sure.
Please.
First of all, thank you so much for you all's support. Thank you for having me today. It's truly been a pleasure, and I look forward to the talk after the show. But also, I want to let you guys know, right? The after party. I want to let you all know, for Savior's Day, I've been getting a lot of questions on whether or not I'll be vending makeup. I haven't decided if I will actually have makeup on hand, but I am considering doing consultations. So I will have all the foundation shades, all of the concealer shades, that kind of thing, so I can color match people, as well as do maybe like a 5-minute makeover just for people that are having any kind of trouble areas that they're not really quite sure how to deal with at home. I will be able to do that at Savior's Day. It's only going to be one day. because I am still recovering, as well as there's just a whole lot going on during Savior's Day. So I'm thinking of Friday. It may be the best day for that. So if you are interested in getting even more than just, lip glosses or eyeliners, because we know what those things look like, and you are interested in trying the foundation, which is a liquid to velvet foundation. So it's more skin-like. It feels more like skin. If you are interested in that, then at Savior's Day, I will be setting up consultations, 5 to 15-minute makeovers.
Okay. Y'all heard that, right? So go to VanGuard Beauty. Shaheera, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I can't wait to do more with this and see more with you.
Sky's the limits for you. I wish you nothing but the best. I want you to take whatever's in your mind and just know that you're going to be blessed beyond that.
Praise be to Allah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I can't believe it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as I was hyping myself up for.
Don't you? No tears. I'm gonna take you off the camera because no tears. Don't mess up your makeup. No tears.
Oh, it's waterproof, baby. We spray this down. It don't go nowhere.
Right.
I'm gonna have to show y'all how to do this. See, it ain't gonna transfer.
I'm a cry baby. I look at something.
Good.
Oh, look at the bird.
Yeah, see. We gonna have to show you how to do that. So sisters know how to powder this thing down, know how to set it. So when you have your uniform on, I mean, I know since COVID we haven't really been doing cheek to cheek, but you're not gonna transfer that dark shade onto that light sister or that light shade onto that dark sister. We're gonna make sure you know how to do what you're doing. So come see me Savior's Day. And in the meantime, visit VanGuardBeauty.store. And anything that you all have questions about, please follow me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will be happy to answer any of your questions.
All right, sis. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
That's it, y'all. Another industry disruptor, another emerging market leader. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for your support. Y'all know what I'm going to say. Don't chip and dip me. I come on here every week and give y'all good information. So y'all see the Cash App on here. Donate to the platform. But most importantly, order your commemorative Elijah coins. You can get the graded coin or you can get the pendant. We have a few of these left, but we need you all to go out there. Listen, history matters. And it's very important that we own and monetize our history. So go out there, get your coin, help us to complete this historic museum in honor of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Look, I done did all the heavy lifting. All y'all got to do is just come push me up there a little bit. All right, family. Love you all. Peace and blessings. Thank you for joining. And two things. Let's see. This weekend, we got the Sajdah Saturday morning coffee talk at 6 a.m. right here. And then I'm going to be on Closing the Gap. I think that's 7 p.m. Eastern time. But follow me on Instagram, Mo Today Universe, and you'll see all of that. Or if you join the mailing list, I'll put that out there. But Sajdah Saturday morning coffee talks and Closing the Gap on Saturday. And we've got some exciting things that we're working on for Savior's Day. So stay tuned to that. I was talking to Sister Nataki with Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream. Y'all do remember that we got Sajdah bean pie infused ice cream, right? And that all the proceeds from the Sajdah bean pie ice cream go to support the home of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's museum. So we got that. So we're doing something real special with that. And then in addition to that, to celebrate the fact that we learned from our brother Nadar Ali, who helped to put a lot of business deals together for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that we had peach pies and bean pies in the jewel stores here in Chicago. So we're going to work with Sean Michelle's, and we're doing a little play on that peach pie, bean pie, Sajdah ice cream, vanilla ice cream for Savior's Day. So we can't wait to tell you all about that. And we're going to be reaching out to some of the area businesses because we want to do this program called Enhance Your Savior's Day Experience. And so it's just all about creating that celebratory experience. exciting people about coming to Chicago and giving them something exciting to look forward to. And so we'll be coming forward and we'll talk about that. And so make sure you're in our coin database, because if you're not in the coin database, you're not going to get an invitation to the mini tours that we're working on as well. Okay, y'all. So we're going to get out of here. I see a few more comments here in the chat. Shaheera can see all this love. Latasha Jattar said, thank you for another great show. Sister Sajdah, so proud of you. Sister Shaheera. Sister Lisa R says, great show. Sister Awana Porter said, good show, Sister Sajdah. Thank you. I will order my makeup. All right. Got my coin. Look at that. That's right, sis. Sister Dawn Rashay Muhammad. Sister Dawn is one of our Sajdah House experience reps. She says, such a beautiful spirit for a beautiful woman. That's right, Sister Shaheera. Okay, let's see. That's my mommy right there. Happy birthday to her. She said, great show. LG, do the consults and let them place and pay for their orders on that Friday and ship them. That's their advice to you, Sister Shaheera. Cynthia M says, praise be to Allah. Thank you. Sister Aletha says, congrats, Shaheera. Love it. Sister Alicia, this is my girl Alicia. She said, most definitely ordering something tonight. All right, all right. Sharon Pitts, do you offer international shipping? I'm sure she can ship internationally. I don't think that'll be an issue. Yeah, the Farrakhan women always look flawless. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, so we got a lot of comments here, but I just wanted to share some of them. Let's see. Who else didn't I put? Sister Anissa, do you have palette samples to match foundation properly? Yes, she does. Auntie says, powerful commentary. I'm so sick of drag makeup. Let's see. We got people giving you the hands, all of this. So listen, go out there, VanGuardBeauty.com. May Allah bless each and every one of you, and happy Savior's Day. Stay close to all of our platforms so you can see what we have going on and what's coming up. And make sure you donate to the completion of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad House. Get your coin tonight. Get your coin and your makeup tonight. All right. Peace and blessings, family. Love y'all.